Ian Whiteley from Kentish Town has just emailed. Lembit Opik, of course, former senior Lib Dem, said on Twitter last night on Sunday, fewer than 6 MEPs next week is a resigning matter for Nick Clegg. Would you resign if you got 6 or less MEPs, asks Ian Whiteley.
No, of course not. I mean, look, we have had an extraordinary time of it as a party since we went into coalition. It's flamingly obvious. I don't need Lembit Opik to tell me this, for heaven's sake, on Twitter or otherwise, that going into coalition was controversial with some of our former supporters. More than that, we then had to deliver a whole lot of decisions. We've just talked about the spare bedroom subsidy, which frankly are controversial or downright unpopular in order to balance the books. But I have this old-fashioned view that if you do the right things for the right reasons, with the right values in mind, with the right vision of what you need for the country, which is a country where we've got a stronger economy, we've done all the difficult, painstaking things, but we're also giving something back to people, even as we make these savings, through fairer taxes, through better apprenticeships, through better support in schools, then people will, in the long run, judge us more fairly. I think the worst thing to do, just by the way as things are turning around and our judgments are being vindicated, is to bail out. Just at the point where actually we're able to turn around and say to people, you know what, you may not have liked this decision or that decision, but look, we stuck to our guns, we were resilient, we didn't buckle, we didn't lose our nerve, and for that reason, the country is now doing better. At that point, to start bailing out, I think that would just be...
So what are you anticipating next week?
I never anticipate what the British voters do until people have cast their vote, and I'm just going to carry on campaigning till the very last minute to explain that on Europe, if you want a party,
3 or fewer MEPs, would that be a resigning?
I'm simply not going to get into what if. I hope we will do. Of course, I hope we will do better than. Look, all the predictions are that we're going to get zilch. I hope we will do better than that. But we're only going to do better than people predict if we actually go out and say what we stand for, what we do, and not have this constant running commentary from people like Lembit Opik about what may or may not happen, staring into crystal balls about the future.